Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right, but your midlife body just is not cooperating anymore? You could be eating healthier, healthiest you've ever done. You're trying to exercise. You actually know what to do, but the weight just keeps creeping up. And then your energy's gone. You can't stop thinking about food. And when life gets stressful, which let's just be honest, this is very often, you might find yourself reaching for the pantry. If this sounds familiar, I want you to hear this. You're probably not lacking motivation. You're driving with the handbrake on. In my practice, I call these the three midlife health handbrakes. So imagine getting into a car and pressing the gas pedal harder and harder, but forgetting that the handbrake is still engaged. The car moves, but barely. It feels like you're working twice as hard just to get half as far. That's exactly what many high performing women experience in midlife when it comes to their weight. The first handbrake is hormones. During perimenopause and menopause, hormonal changes affect appetite, sleep, energy, mood, insulin sensitivity, and where our body stores fat. I call this the weight loss resistance. Your body has changed, even if your work ethic has not. The second handbrake is habits. Not because you don't know what healthy eating or healthy habits are. Most of the women I know actually know more about nutrition and exercise than the average person. The challenge is not knowledge, it's creating habits that can survive the busy careers, sandwich generation, teenagers travel, doing what you're amazing at, and the mental load of being the one everybody depends on. The third handbrake is headspace, and this one is often the most overlooked. When you're chronically stressed, your brain is biologically wired to seek comfort, when you're in overwhelm. That's why you can eat a healthy lunch, have every intention of staying on track, and then suddenly find yourself eating chips or chocolate after a very difficult, stressful day. That's not a lack of willpower. It's your brain following a well established biological pathway that says, I'm stressed, stress needs relief, and right now the relief comes from food. The beautiful thing about the brain is that it can learn new pathways. When we understand what's happening instead of blaming ourselves, we can finally create a lasting change. And that's why I don't believe weight loss, especially in midlife, is all about eating less and moving more. We know that that's not true. It should be about releasing the handbrakes that are specific to you that are holding you back. And that's where my 4M pillar roadmap comes into play: meals, movement, mind, and meds. Once we've identified your handbrakes that are slowing your progress, we build a personalized roadmap using these four pillars. We nourish your body in a way that supports your midlife body and your hormones and your metabolism without quote unquote living on a diet, right? Number two, movement. We build strength, protect muscle, improve longevity and metabolic health, and finding movement that fits your life. Three, mind. This is rewiring your response to stress, improving your resilience, emotional resilience, and creating healthier pathways. So, food isn't the only source of comfort. We look at sleep, we look at how we think about our thoughts. And lastly, meds. I prescribe evidence based, FDA approved hormone therapy and weight loss medications to the right patient. And this is where we address the biology that's making progress harder than it should be. So the goal isn't simply to lose weight, it's to release the handbrakes that have been keeping you stuck. It's to have energy back, confidence in your body, a clear mind, and the health to fully enjoy the life you've worked so hard to build. So hear me. You don't need more willpower. You need the right roadmap. I'm Dr. Kesa Troutman.